Qatar has decided and declared the military and security attachés at the Iranian embassy in Doha persona non grata and asked them to leave the country within 24 hours. And then there's this South Pars gas field attack. And not only so, Arab Islamic foreign ministers call on Iran to halt attacks after a consultative meeting in Riyadh. However, right now, the Iranian regime, if you look at the beginning of the war happened with the death and assassination of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And then day before yesterday, we had the assassination of Ali Larijani, who was seen to us to be the second man in charge. Right now, there is remaining the foreign minister Abbas Arakchi, who is trying to understand whether a ceasefire should be called upon at the edge of helm of 3 weeks. I want to understand how you felt about it, sir.
You see, the problem is that America does not control Israel. It's Israel which controls the United States, and they have done this always. Israelis are liars of the highest order. They took John F. Kennedy for a ride when inspectors were sent to locate their nuclear facilities and to inspect them. That also led to the assassination of John F. Kennedy.
Right.
So you cannot, if the Americans are trusting and working for the Israelis, then they are making a serious mistake. And they will have to pay for it. In as much as the gas field is concerned, well, Iran is not going to stop. Iran is going to attack all the countries in the Arab region wherever they have the American bases. So America is in deep shit. Why? Because of Israel. It is now appearing to us. See, Donald Trump says he doesn't know anything about it. So Israel does things on its own, having involved the United States. But the blame will go to the United States. They will have to shoulder all the blame for whatever is happening, say the energy problems, the global inflation that will take place, and so on and so forth. Who takes this responsibility? The Trump administration. And we saw the counterterrorism guy resign, you see, because he knows what is actually going on. So I think if you can get a ceasefire, then it will be very difficult to have it as long as Donald Trump is in charge of the administration. So I think one or two things can be done. One is, I understand Congress is having discussions amongst themselves, the Democrats and the Republicans, to use the 25th Amendment to the Constitution and see if they can get him out. Because the Vice President essentially is a person who does not want war.
Right.
So if they can get Trump out, or maybe send him to some asylum or somewhere so that he can get his head treated properly. He's got some mental problems. So then I think we can have a ceasefire. But with Trump still in power, it will be very difficult. So I think the Congress will act the soonest to save the global economic situation. Otherwise, everything will be in a mess, and the Americans will have to shoulder the brunt of it.
Of course.
Inflation is on the rise in America. The grocery bills are going up. I mean, how long can you keep the fuel prices under control? I, for one thing, that Trump needs to be removed by the US citizens, because he's been taken for a ride. He was a no-war president. That was his commitment. And he has gone against all the commitments that he had made. He's also being cursed. You see, America is also under curse, God's curse, because of the way they are treating whatever ICE is doing with the immigration policy that they have. So America is in a bad shape. I think those who have left their own countries and gone to America, they should return to their home bases.